Alright, so this is my Olympic lifts PowerPoint. So the first lift we're going to be talking about is the push press. We're going to break it down. So the starting position, we're going to be starting with our hands pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Our bar is going to be resting on the anterior delts, and our feet should be hip to shoulder width spread apart, toes facing forward, feet parallel. Our prep phase, this is going to be also known as the dip phase. You're going to flex your knees and your hips. You're also going to bring your body down to about a 1/4 inch squat. Your elbows are going to be directly under or slightly in front of the bar. So they'll either be directly under them or kicking out. But not very much, just slightly. Upward movement phase, also known as the drive phase. We're going to forcefully extend the hips, knees, ankles, and elbows to move the bar overhead. Next is going to be the catch phase. So also known, this is for the catch for the press, excuse me. We're going to be finished by extending our elbows with an erect torso. Your head's going to be in the neutral position. And following that will be the downward movement phase. So it's going to be a controlled, slow movement. Flex the hips and knees to cushion the bar because this is going to be a lot of weight. Some common mistakes here are tilting your head backwards, hitting the bar on your chin on the way up, keeping it too close to your head, as well as tilting your back, keeping your spine not in a neutral position. So, push jerk. We're going to be going from the starting position. It's going to be the same as the push press. It's going to be pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Bar is going to be on the anterior deltoids, and the feet are going to be hip shoulder width apart with your toes facing forward, feet parallel to each other. Prep phase, also known as the dip phase. You're going to be flexing the knees, hips. You're going to do a quarter squat. Elbows are going to be under or again slightly in front of. Upward movement is going to be known as the drive phase. You're going to be forcefully extending the hips, knees, ankles, and elbows to move the bar overhead. You're going to want to be careful here because you have a lot of weight just like the last exercise, and you're going to be holding it on top of your head. Not physically on top of your head, but on top of your head to the point where you are endangering your safety. So you want to make sure you're practicing proper form, proper technique, and making sure you have all this set before you go heavy. And making sure you're working within your own bodily limits. So next up is going to be the catch phase. So after the bar is overhead, you're going to flex the hips and knees to dip while fully extending the elbows. You're going to catch with the torso erect, head neutral, feet flat, bar overhead, forming a straight line with your body so it is fully in line with your body. Recovery phase after that, you're going to want to keep the elbows fully extended, and this is where you actually lift up into the standing position as you just saw me do. So after you feel like you've got your balance right, you're going to extend your knees and hips into that fully standing position. Your downward phase, you're going to lower gradually, simultaneously flex the hips and knees. You want to cushion the impact because, again, this is a very, very heavy weight that you'll be doing this exercise with. You want to make sure you're treating it appropriately and respectfully. So just a couple quick sports that can benefit from these lifts with athletes in these sports. We've got rugby, football, volleyball, and soccer. Reasoning behind that is that this will increase your range of motion. They'll also increase your flexibility, increase your power performance for a short period of time, increase your explosiveness, and also increase your intramuscular coordination. All these sports require quick movements that are powerful. You want to make sure that you have the coordination for an athlete, and you want to make sure the athlete is also safe as they're conducting all of these movements while performing at a maximal performance level. So here's my works cited, and that's the end of my PowerPoint. Thank you.